radio deals and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Wisconsin high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Wisco Radio, the leader in Wisconsin prep sports.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late-inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school, plus all those memories that are on the line too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneveld football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneveld football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
This is Wisco Radio.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Want to listen to Wisco on the go? Download our app from your phone's app store.
And a good evening, or good afternoon, I guess I should say. Not quite evening yet here. Live from Mount Horeb. It's the home opener of the Mount Horeb boys basketball here this afternoon. Brad Richardson and Blaine Besta with you as the Mount Horeb Barneveld. Well, I'm in basketball. I'm in football mode still. No Barneveld combo for basketball. Mount Horeb by themselves here in basketball, taking on the visitors, the Red Hawks from Milton.
Yeah, Brett, it's good to be back in the Mount Horeb gym. It's been over a year. It's been February 2020, I think, was the last date that they marked as a game here in Mount Horeb. So this is good to be back, and we're in basketball season now on Wisco, and ready to have a great winter ahead here following this Mount Horeb basketball. The boys team here and ready to rock and roll today.
Take a look at Milton. They'll start Jack Campion, a 5'11 senior. Brogan McIntyre, 6'5 junior. Matthew Kirk, a 6'3 junior. Tommy Widner, a 6'3 senior. And Mason Ratzberg, a 6'3 senior. Vikings will start with Austin Leibfried, Zach Peters, Madden Thome, Rocco Ritchie and Paul Matthews.
Remember that our officials are registered by the WIA, chosen by their parents, and integrity to administer the rules of the game. Let's all exhibit good sportsmanship for the safety of our players, officials, and fans. All spectators.
Vikings come in 1-0. They won at the buzzer against Fort Atkinson in dramatic fashion. Milton coming in 2-1, most recently losing by 5 to a very good Monroe team. So Vikings have their hands full here this afternoon as they welcome the Redhawks here to Mount Horeb. Here's the tip, and we are underway. It's going to be controlled by the Redhawks. Campion, one of their leaders, working on Peter. Around the horn, right side, Widner. Top the key, Campion drives, kicks out right side, Widner drives, back over, right side, Campion. Top the key, left side, shot fake, Widner, and he travels with Madden Tome. Actually, it was Rocco over there. Comes the Vikings here, and a steal by Campion, right side, working on Ritchie. Long two-pointer off the mark and on the ground, and going to be a jump ball. Hustle that time by Mason Ratsburg for Milton and Austin Leibfried for the Vikings. It will go alternating possession to Mount Horeb.
Yeah, Campion here for the Redhawks, coming in 15.3 points per game coming into today. So he's going to be one of those players Vikings are going to for sure need to watch coming, especially late down the stretch in the second half.
Full court pressure on Milton. Yeah, a lot of learning opportunities here. A pretty young roster here for Mount Horeb, starting 2 juniors, a sophomore, and 2 seniors. Here come the Vikings. Ritchie thought about the 3, now top the key, Thome. He'll take the 3 on the way short, and a skying rebound that time by McIntyre.
McIntyre 6'5" forward here for the Redhawks. He's going to be skying over these Vikings all day.
Campion's shot is tapped around and controlled by Matthews, the senior, across the timeline. Right side, in the corner, Peter. Peter for 3, long. He got fouled on the play, and he'll go line shooting 3. And that will be Matthew Kirk with his first. Tiny roster here. An unprepared broadcaster. Not a good combination.
We're all getting ready here for this basketball season to start.
First free throw up and good, and a first score of the game for the junior Peter.
Mentioned McIntyre has 6'5" on the roster. He's got some height on him. The entire Redhawks team has height on him. Ratsburg on the floor, 6'3" as well. Kirk as well on the 6'3" mark.
Yeah, got some length and a good shooting team. Peter, go one more. And it's 3 for 3. Nice job by the point guard. 3-0 lead here for the Vikings. Campion working on Peter and crosses him over. And, really quick move there by Campion. And
Viking fouls on number 25, Zach Peter, his first.
Peter's called for his first. Three 0 here, Vikings, early in this first half. Work around the perimeter. Both teams a man-to-man defensive team. Left side, shot fake, drive. Between your legs, back up top, Widner. Round the horn to McIntyre. McIntyre working on Matthews. Now it's back to Campion. Right side, denies the screen. Campion, free throw line, jumper, no good. And tracked down by the Redhawks. Here comes McIntyre on the drive. A floater off the mark, but fouled on the play. Here's where that length really comes into play, getting the offensive rebound and a leaner for the foul. Matthews picks up his first. And the Redhawks have their first points. Two for two for McIntyre. (3-2) Vikings here, 16:09 to go, first half. Vikings just one game under their belts, a win at Fort Atkinson. Milton 3 games in. Nice backdoor cut to Peter, and his shot can't find the bottom of the net, and here comes Campion on the break, right side. McIntyre, top the key. Widner in the corner. That's Gall, the sophomore. Good defense by Peter. Going to be a challenge here all day long for sure. Pack him in. Widner for 3. Long. And skying for the rebound. And loose ball coming down to Madden Thome.
Credit to Peter. Playing some great defense, moving his feet against Campion. It's going to be a battle all day, like you said, something that fatigue may wear in here late in the second half, but so far so good on Peter.
Yeah, the one thing a Todd Nessheim team's always going to do is play hard defensively and challenge with that pack line defense. It's going to be really important here today. 15 minutes ago here, first half, it's a 1-point Vikings lead. Matthews for 3, make it a 4-point lead, 6-2. That's a good sign, getting him off here tonight. He's an important piece of what they want to do this year. Campion's going to set up, looks like a double screen, staggered screen up top. He uses it. A little screen-to-screener action there. Back to Campion. Campion drives in the lane, through contact, and scores. You can see what he wants to do, and tough to stop him, 6'4", Vikings. Like the full court pressure by the Redhawks. Vikings a little loose with the ball against Fort Atkinson. Not surprising, though. First time out and some youth out there. Matthews for 3. No. And a little too aggressive on the box out by Thome. They will call that. I know you would think if you box somebody out that well, they wouldn't call it, but a little over-aggressive. Thome picks up his first, team number 2. Actually, 3 team fouls. Campion again. Hands off to Widner, right side. 14 minutes on this first half clock, 6-4 Vikings. The drive goal. Dish, right side, layup good. Aiden Gall, the sophomore, with a nice dish. We're tied up at 6. Thome, cross court to Matthews. Matthews, he'll drive. Matthews rises for 2. Off the mark, rebound, Thome. Put back, and he's fouled on the play. Had himself in a tough position, but able to create contact, and he'll go line, shooting 2.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle for these Vikings all day. Getting the rebounds, especially on the offensive side of the floor, as we said before, with some of the length here on the Redhawks. But when the Vikings do, especially right here, put it right back up. Get yourself the free throw line. Those are some free points.
More youth checking in for the Vikings. Zach Mcguire, the freshman, getting good minutes, and Nick Vorwald, a sophomore, replacing Matthews and Leibfried. A 7-6 lead here. Thome with one more. And that shot rolls out. 13.5 to roll here. 7-6 Vikings hanging tough so far in this first half. Widner, good pressure by Ritchie. A junior. Right side Gall. Top the key. Campion for 3. Off. Long. And tracked down by Vorwald. Here come the Vikings. Mcguire. Vorwald for 3. Yes!
3-point basket by Vorwald.
Nick Vorwald with a nice shot from 3. A wild shot. And they're going to say out of bounds. And a good no call down there. Campion was a little bit out of control. And threw one up. And the official's right there, so sometimes you say no blood, no foul. He might have some blood.
I think he does have some blood down there in that scenario, but yeah, like you said, good no call on that one.
It's a tough situation when the player's out of control like that. Sometimes they'll let some contact go. And I think maybe the case in that situation. 10-6 Vikings. After the nice three-pointer by Vorwald. His first points at home as the Vikings. Zach Mcguire, freshman. Peter Ritchie Thome, Vorwald, and Mcguire on the floor. Top the key, little handoff action. Peter looking inside. Mcguire back to Peter. Nice cutting Ritchie there. Keep that option open. Thome pulls up from mid-range, and skying for the rebound is McIntyre for the Red Hawks. 12.5 to go, a 4-point lead for the Vikings at home. McIntyre for three, splash. Brogan McIntyre, 6'5" junior, and got the stroke as well. 10-9 Vikings. Vorwald left side. Madden Thome here, near us. Working around this left side. Vorwald pulls up from three. Quick shot, no. And a skying rebound that time by Brady Kavanaugh, new to the game. Gull, top of the key, no. And Kavanaugh, Widner. Back in the right corner. The drive baseline. Kavanaugh, tough shot and good. Milton takes 11-10 lead. 11.5 to go. First half. Ritchie, one lead in scores, has yet to take a shot, and that was altered and out of bounds.
Vikings trailing now by one, and what we're really missing from the Vikings offense is points in the paint.
Yep.
Matthews, Vorwald have threes outside the arc and some points at the line for the Vikings, but nothing in the paint so far yet today. And you can see it. There's obviously a lot of length here from the Red Hawks. Makes that tough.
Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be a tough scenario today anyway. And ball out of bounds. Johnson checked in. He was looking for Ritchie, who couldn't create separation. Sam Johnson, Garrison Lindley check in. First time here today. Johnson, Lindley, Ritchie, Vorwald, and Mcguire. 11-10 Milton, 11-15 rolling first half. Here are the Red Hawks back on offense. McIntyre. Good drive and spin and rise for the deuce. He's legit. 13-10 is the new score. Lindley working on McIntyre. Mcguire, the freshman. Now it's Johnson. Right side on the wing. Mcguire drives. Bad pass here near side and out of bounds. That was a hot pass at the feet of Ritchie. Tough. Definitely a tough pass there. And Matthews back in, checking in for Zach Mcguire. 13-10, 10:36 and counting here in this first half. Brad Richardson and Blaine Bessa with you here on a glorious Saturday for basketball. It's good to see fans back in the stands all around the state. Yeah, Campion's going to come back in here, Blaine, and he's got some gauze on his, actually sitting on the bench there, so probably had some right to complain on a non-call,
Yep.
But such is life. Matthews going to drive. Hands off right side, Vorwald. Vorwald probing, middle. And Matthews for three. He's got it.
3-point basket by Matthews.
The old three-point shot keeps him in at 13 apiece here 10 minutes ago. First half. A spirited first half here. Right side corner now. Goal working on Vorwald. Sophomore and sophomore. Pass left side, McIntyre. He's been the problem. Gall spins and going to be called for a foul as Vorwald. That might have been a makeup. I think folks had some beef with that one, but.
Yeah, Campion stepping back in here now for the Red Hawks.
Really? And now they're going to say a shooting foul.
Oh, boy.
It gets. even more confusing.
I think you could maybe get away with call on the ground.
Yeah,
but
foul for sure. Shooting foul, doubt it. Ball never lies, Blaine. Have you heard that?
The ball never lies as Campion steps back in. Redhawks.
The truest statement in sports. Yeah. The ball never lies.
Exactly.
Gall, the sophomore, misses his first. The second one usually goes in now. Nope. Double truth.
And a little bit of an announcer jinx on that one.
Yeah. Don't you think that was planned? Lindley drives, working on Kavanaugh, and getting to the rim. They've been successful getting some fouls called. And Garrison's seen his first action here in his senior year. See if he can knock this one down and untie this game that we're at 13. Lindley's second, up and good. 14-13 is our new score. Been a fun one here so far. 9:22 and rolling first half. Campion and Peter back in. Little double screen there for Campion, and a whistle. Couldn't see, it must have been a foul. Johnson collects his foul. Didn't see it was deep in the corner. Milton will inbound on the right sideline. Lindley, Thome, Johnson, Peter, and Matthews in there. Setting another screen for Campion in the middle. Floater's good. They do such a good job with that high screen, and it's tough to defend. Good player. 15-14 Milton. Lindley picks up his dribble. Thome against two. Lindley for three. Just about in. Halfway in, rolls out. Here come the Redhawks on the break. Campion. Jump stop and a kick ball.
Unfortunate break there for the Vikings. The ball was kicked. It was going in the Vikings momentum, but
I think what Coach Nessheim is debating is there's a difference between hitting a leg and being kicked.
Yep.
They did call a kick ball, but it is what it is. Timeout on the floor. Must be just a 30-second stop. We'll keep things right here. 15-14 Milton leading on the road. Good team here in Milton for sure, so it's nice to see the Vikings able to hang in here. If they can just keep this game close, that's going to be the most important thing for them. Much like they did against Fort Atkinson, it wasn't the cleanest game, but they gave themselves a chance at the end.
Milton having a nice distribution of scoring here. Campion with 4 so far. McIntyre leading the team with 7. You have a couple over to Kavanaugh and Ratsburg as well. So good distribution of scoring from Milton as well from Mount Horeb, but Mount Horeb really getting their points, majority of their points outside the arc today.
Here's Widner for 3. No, long and ripped down by Matthews. Johnson's going to set up the offense, coming left. Trying to get back to Peter. Now it's Thome looking inside. Bad pass by Lindley, and here come the Redhawks on the break. Turnover, left side, McIntyre drives, and off the backboard and good. Unforced turnover by the Vikings there. 17-14 is the new score. Matthews skies up and gets the deuce. Peter applying full court pressure to Campion. A 1-point ball game again. McIntyre is going to drive right, kick right side to Widner. Top to Key, and a bad pass. Lightfried checking back in, the starter for Garrison Lindley, the senior. Austin a 6'4" sophomore.
And we've started to see things get a little bit more out of control here. Both teams having quick turnover here. But overall, turnovers looking relatively good across the board. Only 2 apiece for both.
Yeah, actually been a nice, clean game here so far. High post to Livefried. Matthews thought about the 3, working against Campion. Round the horn, right side. Peter in the lane. Peter loses the ball. Campion pulls up from 3. Long, and McIntyre comes flying in, knocks in down Peter. No call. 17-16, Milton. And a bad pass by Livefried. Little Euro step through the contact for number 5, Matthew Kirk, a 19-16 ball game. 6:44 counting here, first half. Thome picks up his dribble. Bounce in the post to Livefried. Livefried. Back to Thome. 2-man game. Thome spins and going to be called for travel.
I appreciate the effort there from the Vikings, trying to find some potential there down low. Only thing we've had so far is Paul Matthews is a skying field goal there from probably 8-10 feet out there. So good work by the Vikings getting it down low, just unable to convert.
There's that double, that staggered screen. They keep running for Campion effectively. Here's Kirk on the dribble. Between the circles, Kavanaugh. Left side. Ratzberg, and another turnover by Milton. Looking inside. 16-19, Milton leading here. The Vikings home opener. 6 minutes, first half. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, some of these teams, Milton's got 3 games in already. The Vikings just won. Matthews looking for something against Campion. Picks up his dribble. And pass to Peter was contested by Kirk. Meet you at the ball type of situation. So Kirk has 3 fouls. That's not ideal. That will get you a trip to the bench every time in the first half. Ritchie held scoreless here so far. See if he can get hot. Livefried, right side to Ritchie. Rocco finds Peter. Peter's double teamed and called for travel. Zach gets himself into some precarious situations, and the length for Milton has affected the game here so far.
Yeah, when you're double teamed, Peter 5'9" on the roster. When you're double teamed down low by 2 individuals who are 6'4 plus, it makes it pretty challenging.
Yeah, one thing Zach needs to work on is just keeping his dribble alive. He picked that dribble up, and that's deadly. McIntyre for 3, short. Rebound, outlet to Ritchie. Ritchie trying to track it down, right side. Matthews for 3, short. Rebound by Peter. Back to Matthew. Off the backboard and good. Good hustle by Peter, finding Matthew. Back within 1, 19-18 Milton. 4:48 rolling, first half. Here's Gall, the lefty. McIntyre, again from 3, got that one. 22-18's a new score. How many for McIntyre there, Blaine?
McIntyre leading right now, the Redhawks with 12 points.
12 of their 22. To the Vikings 18, turnover Vikings. Here comes Campion. Campion, left side, layup is missed. It was contested. And a timeout, I think a good one here by Coach Nessheim, a full timeout. And we'll burn one as well. 22-18, 4:11 left, first half. The Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Todd
Now, back to the action. Right here
Eye Care
on
provides the
Wisco
highest
Radio.
quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes. So contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
And welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Brad Richardson and Blaine Bessel with you here on a Saturday afternoon. It's glorious to be with you. The home opener of the boys basketball team here versus the visiting Milton Redhawks.
Looking down the stat sheet so far, Matthews, the senior for the Vikings, leading them with 10 points, 10 of their 18. Warwald has a 3 as well outside the arc, and the rest come from the stripe for the Vikings. And as we said just before the break, McIntyre leading with 12 for the Redhawks.
Vikings looking for their lob play, I think, out of the timeout. They don't get it, and Madden is contested in the lane and threw that one away. I think they were looking for that lob to Matthews, but well scouted and defended by Milton. 3:49 to go here, first half. 22-18, Milton leading this one on the home court of the Vikings. Matthews, Ritchie, Livefried, Peter, and Thome, and it's Campion knocks down a 3 from deep, 25-18. Just like that, a 17-point ball game. Or 7-point ball game, I should say. Matthews thought about the 3, working on Campion. Well defended and out of bounds. Good call. Excellent job being vertical.
Mcguire for the Redhawks.
Widner back in, and for the Vikings, it's Vorwald and Mcguire. Mcguire gets the lob. Tapped around, now left side, Ritchie. Has yet to attempt a shot here. Rocco from long 2, got it.
Sometimes you just need to prompt them.
McIntyre streaking down the left side and fouled on the layup. Milton taking advantage and getting down the floor quickly. And Matthews picks up his second. Team number 6. McIntyre looks like he's favoring his ankle or leg a little bit. And McIntyre knocks it in.
And it's things like that, those hustle plays for the Vikings, not getting down the floor. That's what's going to get Coach Nessheim upset. You know, miss a shot or two, you know,
yep.
That's fine. It's those hustle plays, those plays that you can actually change that get Nessheim upset.
Second free throw is off the mark and tracked down by Matt Thome. 26-20, within reach here. 3 minutes and counting, first half. Handoff, Vorwald. Now it's Ritchie between the circles. High post to Thome. Little horns action. Ritchie for 3, no, and it's going to be tracked down by Mcguire. And either it's going to be a foul or a jump ball. I think you could definitely go for a foul there as Mcguire had it, and then the grab by Milton, and Kavanaugh has 2. Team number 6, both teams with 6 team fouls. Mcguire, back to Peter. Thome, working on Widner. In the lane, Mcguire for 3, yes! Mcguire off the bench, knocks down a 3. Campion, a nifty crossover dribble, floater, no. And loose ball picked up by the Redhawks. Vorwald and Peter on Campion now. It's Peter going to work him. Tough matchup here. Ball screen. Double again. Here comes Campion around the corner. Euro step, good. They are just using up that double screen on top, that stagger screen, but it's effective. He is a good player, folks. One of the best in the area.
Not only does he lead the Redhawks on points per game, but he also leads in assists per game, averaging 10.3. So he's good scoring and great teammate as well on the floor, passing the ball off on open shooters.
Yeah, averaging 10 assists a game is legit. Turnaround floater, no. Rebound by Thome. Vorwald for three, yes! Inside out. And Nick knocks it down, 28-26. And rebound and a foul by Thome. A nice skying rebound by Madden. And Jack Campion, after his shot not going in, went and fouled Thome. Thome a chance here to tie this thing up. It was a 7-point ball game, and just like that, back within reach. 1:33 to go here, first half. Get some freebies here and a stop, and you're in good shape. Nick Vorwald with 2 3-pointers here in this first half. Free throw up and good. 28-27.
Vikings 6 for 8 from the line. Especially 2 for 3, pending one here.
And going to roll around and out. Remains a 1-point ball game. 90 seconds left here, first half. Milton by 1. Left side for the Red Hawks. Kavanaugh, top the key, right side Widner. Thome really working with McIntyre. Campion's 3 long and tracked down by the Vikings. 1:10 to work with. Right side to Mcguire. Mcguire and Thome, 2-man game. Richie Vorwald and Peter also out there for the Vikings. Vorwald, top the key, 3. Little long, and here come the Red Hawks. We'll see if they elect to use up this time or get a quick one. There's a high ball screen again. Campion, the middle, left side, McIntyre for 3. Long, rebound Peter. They've got 30. And I guarantee you, Coach Nessheim is thinking one shot. Try to keep the Red Hawks from possessing it. Here again, the sophomore Vorwald. 2 juniors, a sophomore, freshman, and a senior on the court right now for the Vikings. Richie working on Campion. And after Nick falls down with it, he throws it out of bounds. Tough play there to make. And exactly what you did not want it to happen. Vikings spend about 24 seconds, get nothing out of it. And here comes Milton with one chance here, 6 seconds. Widner for 3, looks long, it is. And there's our halftime. Pretty good first half, all things considered. 28-27, the Vikings right in this one at home against a really talented Milton team.
Yeah, if you're Coach Nessheim, I think you'd be happy that you're only a point down. Milton is a very talented team, very disciplined on the floor, and a very well-coached team, and to be down by 1 point here coming into the half, I think there's a lot of potential here for the second half of this game.
Yeah, looking good here. This the home opener for the Viking boys team. It's game number 2 in this 2021-2022 season. 28-27, Milton leading at the half. We'll take a break and come back with a look at those first half stats here. The Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Wisco Radio, the leader in Wisconsin prep sports.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Want to listen to Wisco on the go? Download our app from your phone's app store.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
This is Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Wisco Radio.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Wisco Radio, the leader in Wisconsin prep sports.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Wisco Radio for photos, stats, the tip tracker, and much more.
Sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Want to listen to Wisco on the go? Download our app from your phone's app store.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Now, back to the action, right here on Wisco Radio.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
Listen live on your favorite smart speaker. Just ask to play Wisco Radio.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norse Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norse Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf,
Are we?
On your favorite smart speaker. Just ask to play Wisco Radio.
And welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Brad Richardson, Blaine Bessa with you on a beautiful Saturday afternoon for basketball here in Mount Horeb. A really fun first half. Milton with a 28-27 lead as we head into this second half. We're talking off the air. If these Vikings can withstand an early charge by Milton, they're going to be in good shape here. McIntyre working on Matthews. Now it's Widner. Right side, Campion driving. Campion. And a foul, I guess, called. I didn't see much there from Leibfried, but my opinion does not count. Blaine tells me that all the time, but this time it's true.
Unless you have the stripes on, doesn't matter anything you say.
Round the horn, three-pointer good for Kirk, who sat in the first half with foul trouble. A 4-point lead for Milton. Peter looking for Matthew. He rises for 2, short. Matthew gets his own rebound. The spin, turn around, no rebound. Leibfried, he puts it up. He was fouled. Good possession there for the Vikings. Be nice to get Austin going here a little bit.
And looking down the line here for the Vikings after the half, Matthews leading the team with 10 points. Vorwald following closely with 6. Ritchie and Thome had 2. Mcguire and Peter had 2. And don't forget Lindley had 1 point from the stripe earlier. His first one there from Leibfried goes in. We'll get him on the books, his first points of the evening as well.
And second one good there for the sophomore Leibfried. His role is to play big and let the guys around him score all the points. But nice job at the free throw line there for the sophomore. 31-29, McIntyre on the drive. Right side, Widner. And back to McIntyre. Working that right side in between the circles. They'll reset with Campion right wing. Peter on him. Entry pass to McIntyre. Back to Campion between the circles. Deep three. Good. Tough to guard that one, but got to respect it. 34-29 is our new score. 16:41 to go. Second half. Ritchie rises for two, short, and tracked down by McIntyre. Here's Campion on the break. Across the timeline. Breaking down Peter. Left side, Kirk. Now it's Widner. McIntyre and Widner. Two-man game left side. Entry pass Campion. Work on the mismatch, and a foul is going to be called on Peter. That's a tough one. He's straight up holding his own. But if you're Milton, that's definitely the matchup that you want. Campion inbounds, and Kirk drives, and he falls, and a timeout is called to eliminate the turnover.
Yeah, looking down the Redhawks side of the stat book here after the half. Redhawks led by McIntyre, 13 points from him. He had 6 behind the arc, 4 inside the paint, and 3 at the stripe. Followed behind Campion with 9 points as well. He had 1 outside the arc, couple down deep, down low as well. Kirk, Kavanaugh, and Ratsburg rounding 28 out there for the Milton Redhawks with 2. And both teams Milton, I should say, ending with 3 turnovers. Mount Horeb getting a couple late turnovers there in that first half, bringing them to 5. So, but overall, I think it was a relatively clean first half from both teams on the turnover front. It started to get a little wild at the end there, and we'll see how that affects second half play as we just get started here.
Redhawks inbound, left baseline. Going to be Kirk working on Thome. Now it's Campion, crossover dribble, step back, jumpers off the mark. He's been off the mark a little bit here. See if we can keep him cool here today. 34-29. Just a 5-point lead here for Milton. Little dribble handoff. Thome spins on McIntyre, puts up a wild shot, and tracked down by the Redhawks. On the break, Campion, left side, McIntyre, shot fake right up top to Kirk. Now it's Campion, fakes right, comes left, drives, and going to be tied up by Thome. Great job being in the gap. Well executed defensively.
And that's that Nessheim defensive mentality right there. You know, obviously you have ball defense and you have gap defense, and Nessheim really coaches into his players. Gap defense is just as important as the ball defense.
Yep. Here's Livefried, right side. He picks up his dribble, and now it's Peter. Peter working on Kirk. Bounce pass into Livefried underneath the basket, and going to be benefited from a shot foul called on Milton. Austin was underneath the basket, but doing a nice job of creating contact. Livefried's first is a little short. Foul was on Ratsburg, his second. Kavanaugh checks back in. Livefried with one more, a 5-point ball game. Milton here early in this second half. Second free throw up and good for the sophomore. Getting the ball down low like we talked about. 34-30. Handoff. Left side, Kavanaugh. Shot fake and drive. Kavanaugh with the finish on the right side. Nice drive and finish. 36-30. Milton pushed the lead to 7 in the first half. Now it's back to 6. Backdoor cut and going to be stolen by Campion and the Redhawks. Working on Peter and getting called for the offensive foul. Zach Peter is keeping the pressure on Campion.
Yeah, great move. Peter's doing a great job moving his feet tonight against Campion, and Campion is a very, very fast player offensively. Try to gain a little bit of space there, outstretch that elbow. That's going to be an offensive foul. Pretty easy one for the official to call right in front of him.
It's a second on Campion. Team foul number 3. Something to keep an eye on. 14:45 to go, second half. Thome working on McIntyre. Now it's Vorwald who checked back in for Livefried. Right side, Peter. He drives baseline. Wraps it around to Thome. Mid-range jumper, no good. And a foul down low. There was hand-to-hand contact from Ritchie and Widner. And Rocco is called for the foul. Rocco held in check here. Just a couple points for him. Definitely one of their leaders offensively. McIntyre to Kavanaugh. A weird-looking three-pointer. That's not a jump shot. That's a set shot. I'm not sure that's the shot the Redhawks want from Kavanaugh, but who am I to say? Peter picks up his dribble. Now it's Vorwald. Deep corner, Ritchie. Working on a Widner. Ritchie, now Matthews. Two-man game. This is clock game, they call it. Thome loses it, regains it. They'll reset Peter. Peter, crossover dribble, skies up. Picked up by Thome underneath the basket. Retrieved and rebounded by Matthews. Put back, no. And going to be tapped out of bounds. The loose ball goes out of bounds on Milton. Couple chances at the rim. Can't convert. Peter inbounds. It's Thome. Spin move on McIntyre. Baseline. He airmails that one at the rim. Campion, hard drive, right side, and an offensive foul called on Campion. Wow. I don't know if he extended his arm or what.
Yeah, that one was a little more tricky to see. That was on the opposite side of the floor for us over here, and there's a little bit of traffic.
Maybe they're going to get Widner on the screen, but they get Campion for his third personal foul. Here's Peter working on the sophomore Gall. Drives the rim, shot effective, and rebounded by Milton. 36-30, Redhawks lead here in the home of the Vikings. 13-15 rolling, second half. And an offensive foul called on Kavanaugh. And Coach Alex Olson needs a timeout. He wants to talk to the officials. I don't blame him. Full timeout by the Redhawks. And we'll burn one as well. You're listening to the Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Want to listen to Wisco on the go? Download our app from your phone's app store.
And back live here at Mount Horeb High School. We got a fun one here between the Milton Redhawks and the Mount Horeb Vikings. 36-30. Milton hold on to this 6-point lead, but 3 offensive fouls in a row for Milton, so empty possessions for them. And obviously Coach Olson not happy with those foul calls. And
looks like a player rotation here. It's going to be Mcguire stepping in for the Vikings.
Yeah, so Mcguire checks in for Thome. So Mcguire, Vorwald, Peter, Matthews, and Ritchie. Peter's working on the sophomore Gall. Right corner, Zach Mcguire. Matthews for a 3. Looks good. Yes, it is. Straight on and straight in for the senior. 36-33. 12:45 rolling. Second half. Gall top the key. Widner. Entry pass to McIntyre. McIntyre, shot fake. And Matthews got up in the air, and they're going to say a foul on the floor, thankfully, because the shot went in.
So Matthews now on the foul watch here for the Vikings. 3 for him.
Three-pointer good for Kirk. Five team fouls for Milton, 4 for Mount Horeb. 39-33 is the new score after the three-pointer by Kirk. Mcguire right side working on McIntyre. Peter, lane, floater, good. 39-35, 12 minutes rolling. Second half. Vorwald with the near steal, working on Kirk. Left side, right side, my left. Their right. Back to Gall. Dump down, shuttle pass to Kirk, up and good. 41-35. Right side. Mcguire back in the corner. Tough matchup for the freshman, working on 6'5" McIntyre. Ritchie, shot fake, drives, kicks it left side, Vorwald. Short corner, Peter. Jump stops, top the key now, swinging around to Matthews. Matthews working on Widner, spins and loses the ball. A 1-on-2, Kirk will pull it out, top the key, Widner. A 6-point Milton lead. 11 minutes and counting. Peter working on Gall. A double screen again. Same thing they did for Campion. And here comes another screen for Widner. Right side Gall. Shot fake and drive. Gall gets underneath the basket. And three-pointer is short by Kavanaugh. Again, I just don't think that's the shot they want. I'm not in their practices, obviously, but Ritchie loses it back to Matthews. 3, long, and tracked down by McIntyre. Redhawks with the ball in the lead in the second half. Kirk, 3-ball, good.
And Kirk getting a quick 8 points for that Red Hawk offense. 44 to 35, 9-point lead now for the Red Hawks. Vikings calling a timeout, and Vikings really unable to execute on those 3 offensive turnovers, those offensive fouls there against the Red Hawks. Vikings unable to go and put points on the board after those fouls. So, if they were to, you'd be in a much closer position here. You'd be probably within 3 or 5 points, as the Red Hawks have now extended to 9.
Yeah, pretty small margin of error here for the Vikings against a team like Milton. Definitely favored, one of the favorites in the conference. They lost a close one to Monroe. Monroe's stacked this year. They lost by 5, so you can see the caliber of team that Milton is. Mount Horeb's done a nice job of hanging in there, but they find themselves down 9 now. A precarious situation with 10 minutes and 6 seconds to go.
And Matthew Kirk really leading this Red Hawks team. Only 2 points coming into the second half, now has 13, so gained 11 so far in the first 8 minutes of this second half. He has put the Red Hawk offense on his back.
Carter Lang checks in for the first time. It's Matthews, Ritchie, Peter, Lang, and Garrison. Peter tracks down an errant pass. He'll work against Gall. Left side, Ritchie. Ritchie, just 2 points for the junior. Matthews, left side. Here's Paul on the drive. Jump stop, and probably a little cheapy there. Didn't see a whole lot of contact, but that's going to be Kirk's 4th. And they'll bring Campion in with 3 fouls, but Kirk, who sat with 3 fouls in the first half, picks up his 4th. Peter inbounding, finding Carter Lang, the junior. Older brother Anthony, unfortunately, tearing his ACL again right before the season started. Carter for three, yes! Comes off the bench, knocks down a three with 9.5 to go. And it will be, is just a 30? Just a 30 will keep things right here. We've not yet put the score up there, correct, Blaine? Should
Correct.
it be 38-44?
38-44, there it is.
Yep, there we go. That B team over on the scores table. Hopefully they don't watch the replay. I'll be in trouble. If
you may not be asked back if they have to watch this one back again. But 44-38, as we said before, Kirk now has 4 fouls, but had quite a sprint here in the first part of this second half for the Redhawks. Really started to push the Redhawks away from the Vikings. McIntyre having a good game as well. Not having a whole ton of points here in the second half, but really having a good game for this Redhawks offense.
44-38, 9:23 to go here, second half. A lot of time here left in this one. It's been a fun one. Gall driving on Lang. Gall, left side, Campion, good. That was huge. They answer. How many for Campion there, Blaine?
15 for Campion after 9 in the first half. And he gets into the double-digit mark with 15.
Here's Lindley, new to the game. He and Lang are working left side. 8:51 to go here. 47-38. Matthews, stutter step. He drives, gets his rebound. The second chance is no good and ripped down by McIntyre again.
And that's for the Vikings, something I think they're really going to want to work on in practice. Those second chance opportunities, haven't hit a whole lot of those tonight after working hard getting those offensive reboards.
Yeah, I think the athleticism and length of Milton has had something to do with that. Here's Gall. Now Widner. Nice backdoor cut and blocked by Matthews. And the foul. That's a tough one. That was all ball. Tough call. You'll oftentimes see that, but it's too bad because that was all ball. I am not being a homer. It was pure. Free throw good for McIntyre. Thoman for Lindley.
McIntyre having no stranger to the line tonight, making 4 from the stripe. Not able to convert on that one, but 4 points for McIntyre so far on the line.
10-point lead, their largest of the day here for Milton. 8 minutes to go. Matthews drives, and underneath the basket, can't find it. Here comes Campion on the drive, working on Ritchie. Euro step is pretty. 50-38. Danger zone for the Vikings. Peter drives, bounce pass, layup good by Thome. There it is. Excellent job by Peter and a nice drive by Thome. 10-point lead here for Milton. McIntyre working on Matthews with 4 fouls. Right side, Campion. He's been a difference maker. McIntyre for 3, no. And Thome did a nice job of boxing out. Peter comes down with it, across the timeline. Peter, right side. Matthews on the wing. Not much action going on. Matthews going to try to spin. He's going to bounce past to Ritchie. Held in check here today. The junior. Up top between the circles, Thome. Lang, left side. Short corner, Thome. Thome. And kind of a cheapie on Kavanaugh. I don't understand that one. But nonetheless, bonus situation, I believe. 1-1 coming up for the Vikings. I'm just not sure what you're supposed to do in that situation, but for some reason.
And if you're the Vikings, now this is the time to come back. 9 from 13 from the stripe, and you're in the bonus with just under 7 minutes left here in the game. Plenty of time to hit the stripe, get some points on the board.
Absolutely.
They're going to really need to convert on some of these free throws if they want to have a shot.
Here's Thome. First free throw rolls in for the senior. Back to a 9-point lead for Milton, 50-41. 6:53 to go here in this second half. Thome's second free throw's up, and it is good. 8-point ball game. Sam Johnson checks in for Rocco Ritchie. Senior for junior. Thorwald also in.
Yeah, Thome having a good night at the line as well. So far for him, 4 for 6. Brings the Vikings back within 8.
Vikings hanging around here. 6:51 to go. Second half. Milton 50, Mount Horeb 42. They want that mismatch with Campion and Peter. Tough assignment for Zach here today, but he's been digging in all day. Hasn't let up. Widner, right side. And looking for the clear out, working on Leifried. Widner drives, and going to be picked up by Peter off the backboard. Peter driving. Peter smartly finds Thome. Thome. Dump down pass to Leifried, up and good. That's good offense there. Peter recognizing, kicking out Thome to Leifried, a 6-point ball game. 6 minutes and counting. Here comes that screen again. Campion calling him from it. And he'll split. Three-pointer, good. Oakdahl, his first points of the night, 53-44. 5:40 to go. Thome spins, kicks it out. Peter drives. Floater, good. And a foul. Zach being aggressive. Quick first step. And that floater has been money for him today. I'd like to say I taught him that, but we definitely emphasized it as a youth coach. Fun to see these guys playing varsity basketball. Free throw, no good. Ripped down by McIntyre. And out of bounds on Milton. Good job by Leifried and Thome to cause some havoc. And McIntyre throws out of bounds. A 53-46 ball game. 5:28 to go. Peter inbounding. He's going to find Thome. And a near steal. Here's a steal. Campion. Left side, layup good. (55-46). They stretch the lead to 9. 5:10 to go. Vorwald. Right side, Thome. Working on McIntyre. Finds Peter. Peter. Reverse layup is good. Having a nice end of this second half. 55-48. 4:46, Widner. I don't think, has he scored yet here tonight, number 22?
Nothing for Widner, no, okay. On the Red Hawks, nothing for him.
Campion fakes the three. Campion, right side. Oakdahl, back to Campion in between the circles. They'll reset. 7-point lead for the Red Hawks. 4.5 to go. Cross-court pass, Widner, shot fake. Gonna drive, kicks it right side, McIntyre. Now it's Campion. Vikings are okay with this. Here comes a double screen. Peters going over top of it. It's a bit of a change too, I like that strategy. Chase the screen instead of going underneath. 3:55, Milton, patience. Thome, a near steal. Picked up by McIntyre. Right side, Widner. Sorry, left side. Now it's a right side. Campion three. No. Rebound, Johnson. On the push, right side. Vorwald to Leifried. Peter. Left side. Thome got cleared out. 3-pointer on the way. Off the mark by Vorwald. Good look. Boy, man got cleared out. No call. 55-48 is the score here, approaching 3 minutes, second half. And a bad pass. Bad connection between McIntyre and Opdahl. Matthews and Ritchie back in. It's going to be Vorwald and Leifried taking a seat. 7-point lead for the Redhawks, looking for that lob. Ritchie for three. Can't find it here today. Ripped down by McIntyre. And Vikings going to have to start fouling here to get near that bonus situation. They just have 5 team fouls. 2:48 counting. 7-point lead for Milton. They're going to be patient here. Try to get a steal here, but maybe burn a foul if you can. Backdoor cut, Campion, layup good. Excellent play. 57-48 is the new score. Approaching 2 minutes, second half. Johnson with the drive, the floater up the backboard and good. Nice attack by Sam, the senior. 57-50. Looking to double here on Opdahl. And a timeout called by Milton. Really good trap that time by Mount Horeb. A full timeout on the floor. 1:55 left in this one. It's been a fun one. The Vikings on Wisco Radio.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
This is Wisco Radio.
And back live here at Mount Horeb High School. It's been a fun one here with the visiting Milton Redhawks. And Vikings ready in this, Blaine. I know it's an uphill battle, but they have definitely withstood a couple charges by Milton in this second half.
They have. Milton was, I believe it was 12 at one point. Or was it only 10?
I think just 10.
Was it just 10? Yep. So it was 10 at one point, and Vikings able to get it back down. And Milton having some good responses and still within 7 here. About 1:55 left to go here in the game. Vikings are pretty much they're in their last hope here at this point, but sticking with it. Zay, this Milton Redhawk team is a very, very good basketball team, playing against some good opponents here, looking down their schedule as well. And so it's going to be fun to follow this Redhawks team down the line, but the Vikings still have some time to go.
Here's Campion on the drive, dump down to Kirk, layup is good. Should be 59-50. Illegal screen called on. Offensive foul called. Should be 59-50. They'll get it up there. 1:34 to go. 16 fouls on Mount Horeb. And Widner inbounding. He's going to find Gulp. That'd probably be the guy who'd want to foul. But here's Campion. 1:29 to go. A 9-point lead for Campion. Lane, Widner. Now it's Gall. Again, I think he'd be the guy I want to foul. The sophomore hasn't scored yet, I don't believe. Campion with the drive, the floater, no. Rebound, McIntyre, put back. No good, but a foul is called on the play. Thome was battling McIntyre for it. McIntyre came down with it, and it's going to be on Madden, his third. 59-50. It's getting tough here right now. McIntyre's first free throw is good. Yeah, again, this is going to be one of the teams challenging the top of the conference. So if you're a Vikings fan, there's a lot of hope with this year's team. They're going to be just fine. 60-50. Milton likely going to pull this one out with a minute left. Handoff game. Corner three, no. Rocco struggled here today to find his groove after a nice night in Fort Atkinson.
Yeah, Rocco only having 2 points on the night so far, and those all came in the first half. A nice floater there in the first half for Rocco.
Yeah, actually he hasn't had many opportunities to even shoot. Trying to do some other things to impact the game. Here's Campion. Single bonus and rebound pulled down by Matthews off the miss. 45 seconds. Down by 10. Peter. Here's Matthews. Matthews drives. Matthews puts it up and in. 8-point ball game. Coach Nessheim grabbing a timeout here. It's going to be a 30. 34.4 seconds left here. An 8-point ball game. Anything is possible. You need to get a steal here in a bucket to really give yourself a fighting chance. Otherwise, it's obviously a quick foul situation. Campion missed actually, that was that Campion?
Yeah, it was Campion.
Yeah,
yep.
Campion last time down. Missed the front end. Vikings scored. This has been a fun one.
It has been.
Really
Campion.
Impressed with how Mount Horeb has played here today. You know, outcome, whatever that might be, but a lot of youth here, inexperience, and they've made improvements from game one to game two here for sure. Cleaned some things up, and they'll be just fine, like we said. Here's Widner inbounding. A lot of contact with Thome and Campion. Here's Gall. He'd be the guy who would foul. Yep. And they get it. I don't think he's scored yet here tonight, has he? Yeah.
He has not. Gall has nothing on the board. Yeah, Campion for the Redhawks, 21 points for him tonight. I don't doubt that he's got a double-double somewhere, whether it be in the assist column or the rebound column. Yep. I don't doubt that tonight. He's been all over the floor.
Here's Gall. And free throws off the mark. Here comes Matthews with 27 seconds left. Down by 8. Matthews spins in the lane off the backboard. No. Rebounded by Kirk. Here's Kirk. Right side, Gall. Gall. And a foul, or timeout is called, actually. 8 points. Vikings needed that one. 12 seconds left here, and pretty much end of the line here, I believe.
And looking at the upcoming schedule here for this Vikings team, a couple road games under their belts coming up. A nice little away stretch next week. They have a game on Tuesday that's going to be in Stoughton, as well as next Saturday they'll have a matchup against Onalaska. That's going to be a little bit of a drive for them to head up to Onalaska, but we'll be covering both of those events for you right here on Wisco Radio. If you don't feel like making the drive to Onalaska on Saturday, you'll know where to find it.
Absolutely.
And then the Vikings have a nice home stretch then, rounding out December. Monona Grove, Edgewood, Edgerton, and Lake Mills all come into Mount Horeb for a nice 4-game.
I think 14 home games this year for the boys. Last year, not so much, the home game category. Widner is going to be inbounding, going to cross-court pass to Campion. Campion, left side, and Vikings are going to concede. 6 seconds on the game clock. And that's your final. 60-52. The Redhawks improved to 3-1 early in this 21-22 season, and the Vikings fall to 1-1. 60-52 is our final. We'll take just a quick break and let Blaine do some quick math over there. This has been the Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Wisco Radio, the leader in Wisconsin prep sports.
And welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Wrapping things up here, Brad Richardson and Blaine Bestel, a 60-52 winner out of Milton here on the road. They improved to 3-1. The Vikings are at 1-1 early in this basketball season. Take a look at the stats there, Blaine.
Campion for the Redhawks leading the team, 21 points. McIntyre and Kirk with 15 apiece on the board. Kavanaugh with 4. Opdahl with a nice 3-point shot in that second half with 3. And then rounding it out, Ratsburg with 2 points in that first half, giving Milton a victory here over the Vikings. And on the Vikings side of things, leading the team tonight is going to be Paul Matthews with a big 15 points, 5 points for him in that second half. 1 for Lindley, 2 for Johnson, 6 for Vorwald, 2 for Ritchie. We'll give 2 to Thome, 3 to Mcguire and Lang apiece. 12 for Peter. Peter had a fantastic second half, scoring only 3 in the first half, so having some good control, and all 3 of those came from the line in that first half. So Peter really stepping on the gas in that second half, keeping the Vikings in it at least, and then rounding it out for the Vikings is going to be Live Fareed with 5.
So Milton victorious here, 60-52. Up next for the Vikings on Tuesday is a game against the other Vikings, the Stoughton Vikings, and then next Saturday on Alaska, 1:30 tip for the Varsity. We'll have coverage here on Wisco Radio. Well, Blaine, good to see you.
It's good to see you. Now getting ready for basketball. It feels good to be back in the gym.
It sure does. It's nice to see fans in the gym, and looking forward to a fun year here for the Vikings. I want to thank you for listening. It's been fun here to get basketball back on the airwaves on Wisco Radio. For Blaine Bestel, I'm Brad Richardson, and have yourselves a great night.
Coming up next, our Wisco Radio's Keys to the Game.
Hello and welcome to Wisco Radio. My name is Bryce Hopwood. I'm here in rainy Mount Horeb, Wisconsin for your pregame show for the Week 5 battle between Portage and your Mount Horeb Barneveld Vikings. Right away, we're going to get into it. Slippery, rainy. The ball's going to be all over the place. It's going to be all about grip tonight, whether they're running